Welcome to Urban Legends, challenging the Ouija board game at midnight. Tonight, we delve into the mystique and enigma of this storied game, unraveling the historical roots, myths, and associations with the witching hour. We will capture the journey of our daring participants, the ambience tinted by the shadows of possibility and unease dancing in their eyes. With each unfurling tale or unanticipated occurrence, we ponder, was it truly an encounter with the supernatural or a mere psychological play on the mind? The Ouija board, originally known as a spirit board, first surfaced in the late 19th century. Developed as a parlor game, it was eagerly embraced by spiritualists who believed it served as a direct channel to the afterlife. Permeating into the fabric of popular culture, beyond its initial mystical patrons, it began to be associated with fortune-telling, spirit communication, and, inevitably, the seeds of horror tales that defined its persona in our collective psyche. Tonight's challenge, however, accepts the Ouija board as more than a mere game or novelty. It intersects with the notion of the witching hour, a time long believed by many to be influenced or traversed by supernatural entities or experiences. But is this perception underscored by echo chambers of myths and legends, or is there truly an unknown realm that opens up to seers and seekers in that hour between midnight and the first light of dawn? As our participants gather around the Ouija board, the room is an eclectic montage of dim candlelight cast shadows, taut musings, and the palpable unease of anticipation. The veracity of the hour rushes in on each breath, a weight felt unquestionably by even the most skeptical amongst the group. The seconds trudge by at their own pace, punctuated by hushed murmurs deflected by a crescendo of collective trepidation. As the clock nears the hour of imbalance, midnight, vertices of unnerving questions and irrefutable doubts hover over us. The game laughs, the planchette dances, and an ethereal shiver cascades down our spines. The miasma of the unknown is imminent, and it's up to us to decipher. The quivering hand rests on the planchette, a fine line drawn between disbelief and facile belief. The first question, as is customary, hangs heavy in the air, a ripple of tension extending to every corner of the room. And unexpectedly, the planchette slides across the board, spelling out a clear and concise response. Does the Ouija board belie a dark force waiting to be probed by the insatiably inquisitive, or is a psychological sleight underway, leading us down a path of our own intangible imagination? Wisps of realization rope us in as we grapple with responses that are a testament to an intent among us that is not our own. Seemingly coherent messages begin to eat away at the barricades of our incredulity, questioning our previously deterministic exchanges with the incredulous. Our adroitness in differentiating between what is reality and what constitutes the fabric of our imagination is tested and questioned by each spiraling revelation. The game's tactics resemble a well-orchestrated dance, an intricate maze, whose intricacy and resounding effect reveal just how gossamer the line is between belief and preconceived disillusionment. Despite the mounting tension and the increasing resonance in our perceptions, we find ourselves battling an insatiable defiance of the predictable, the conventional, and losing, systematically. Our narrative is at the mercy of our fears, each syllable searing the silence, and each non-visible force shaping our reality. An uncanny camaraderie infuses within the group, a silent consensus urging each other to trawl deep within their instinctive realms, to scout for the remnants of reason and resilience in the face of burgeoning otherworldly revelations. The conjured shadows of doubt flicker alongside each whisper that racks the air, creating a symphony of haunted apprehension. Mystery has its way of not just materializing in foreboding whispers but unfathomable essence. In the eerie expanse of darkness that currently binds us, even the profoundest rationalities metamorphose into mere flickers in the wind. Forces beyond our comprehension confirm their presence as the air clutches onto an undiscernible chill. A palpable tension pricks through the threads of our environment, conflating with the invisible filaments of the supernatural to weave a tapestry of unease. Swaying on the fence of reason and belief, a chilling realization creeps upon us, creeping in and clenching the air in a grip worthy of paralyzing fear. The board now responds to questions not spoken aloud but conceived in the depths of our minds. Echoes of disbelief rustle around us, drowned by whispers felt as much as heard, tracing warm rivulets down the shivering spine of the environment. Identity sheds off like an old garment, and with it, the fallacious sway of disbelief our various egos previously held. A blanket of uncertainty smothers us, snuffing the very light of comprehension, and imparting an iridescent glow to the play of our apprehensions. shadows morph into macabre specters of the unknown, casting the silhouette of our reality in an unyielding grip of suspense. The night peels away layers of its secret murk to reveal a chessboard of transcendental encounters. The lessons are learned in uneasy interactions, where confidence shatters upon the glassy surface of reality, propelling us into a realm of doubts and apprehensions. Beyond the purview of individual and collective fears, there echoes a specter of reverence, resilient to the assaults of rational deduction but a force to reckon with in the domain of exploration. As specters of belief dance on the edge of shadows, we inch closer to grasping the profoundness of the mystique we are immersed in. The bridge between our reality and the transcendental arches wider in the dimness, the pulse of the environment, and the soundtrack of our thoughts merge as one. The symphony of frozen fright echoes and dissipates through the abnormal density of the midnight air, a domain hitherto left unexplored, unleashing a Pandora's box of uncertain realities. History shrouds the Ouija board in a cloak of awe-immersed enigma, adding layers to our preconceived notions and molding our interactions. The collective weight of its myths, stories, and narrations presses against our understanding, hastening the unveiling of the debate steeped in the chalice of legend. The clock hands sweep across an obliviously cruel landscape of time, bearing dreadless reminders of the inevitability of each passing instance. The culmination of our challenging voyage hurtles towards an end. Shadows of doubt waver amidst dwindling candlelight, dancing its sinister dance as we await the final verdict. As swiftly as shadows shift and reality turns, a conclusion mounts, grand and silent. The war between belief and denial has been fought within the eerie expanse of this room, drawing the fine line between what's tactile and the incorporeal, they explained in the mysterious. Oblivion engulfs us as the spirits of the Ouija board, in conjunction with the enthralling essence of midnight, flutter away, leaving behind phantoms of uncertainty and the weight of realization. As the tale of our encounter draws to a twilight-infused close, we pause to question the fundamental mysteries of our reality, underscored by the supernatural's elusive allure. Every tick of the clock breathes life into the sanctum of the unknown, forging whispered recollections of a midnight where doubt fought belief. And when the echo of the final chime subsides, we are left to dwell on our introspections, a grave reminder of the unfathomable vastness that our reality encompasses. We share our conclusions, our fears, our fascination, built upon the fabric of our collective experience. Each voice weaves an intricate strand in the tapestry of communion that transcends the illusion of individuality. And as the retinue of our collective thoughts stream, we carefully examine our perceptions that coiled within the crook of the uncanny. A mirage of forgotten whispers crystallizes into incoherent thoughts, sparking the spectral essence of an unfinished saga. The end, as we know, is only a prelude to an unyielding cycle of the never-ending and elusive quest for the unraveling of the enigma, a door to which may only be opened at the fragile threshold of faltering belief. Our tryst with the Ouija board at midnight serves as a testament to our insatiable quest to tread the unexplored territories of existence. As we gather the remaining embers of our intrepid endurance, we are left with the resounding thump of realization underpinning our journey, an opaque wilderness that extends far beyond the boundaries of the known. Pulsating in the silent interstices of our reality, the Ouija board serves as a gateway into the intricate web that intertwines the mundane with the extraordinary. The saga ends, yet the journey persists within the infinite continuum of our mysterious universe. And here we stand, reinforced by the profoundness of our venture into the shadows, reminded of an ethereal convergence of spectral entities and elusive human belief, a veritable dance between the realms of the known and the unknown. The radiant dawn bathes the room, whispering tales of refuge and respite, the canvas drenched in purifying light. As we cast the last glance over our rendezvous with the Ouija board at midnight, we carry with us the weight of realizations, underscoring the resilient enigma that keeps us tied to the allure of the unexplained. The curtain falls on our harrowing tale, yet the questions linger, intertwined with each encounter and etched in the realms of our cogitation. The Ouija board at midnight has led us through a labyrinth of existential musings, the dance between belief and the abyss of possibility. Urban legends, challenging the Ouija board game at midnight has been an endeavor in unearthing the layers of legends, unraveling its mystique, and grappling with the conundrum of belief versus skepticism. As we part ways with the Ouija board and our midnight narrative, we step closer to a mystifying universe where the unexpected invariably lurks in the shadow of the known, a balanced interplay between the elements of our existence and the mysteries beyond.